Alright, hi guys, welcome to Colossus Mathematics class. In today's class, we are going to be talking about ellipse. This is going to be a series. We are going to be talking about ellipse, parabola, and hyperbola. So, in today's class, I will only be talking about ellipse. So, if I'm talking about ellipse, the eccentricity of your ellipse cannot be greater than 1. So, your eccentricity will always be less than 1, as you can see here. So, under ellipse, your eccentricity will always be less than 1. So this is the formula we are going to be using. If you want to find your ellipse, your formula is what? B squared equals to A squared, open bracket, 1 minus E squared, close bracket. And then this is our normal standard equation for an ellipse. This is our standard equation for an ellipse, which is x squared over A squared plus y squared over B squared equals to 1. So if I have a question, so let's say I have a question, given that I have x squared over 25 plus y squared over 16 equals 1, and then they say find the eccentricity, then let's say I'm told to find coordinate foci also, and let's say 3, I'm being told to find directive equation. So how will you do that? From your equation, so if you want to do that, you know that your standard equation is x squared plus y squared. This one is over a squared, and this is over what? B squared equals 1. And if you have something like this, and inside your question you have x squared plus y squared over 25 over 16 equals 1, you can see that the values are almost like the same. That means I can also say that from here my a squared is equals to 25, and I can also say my b squared is equals to what? 16, right? So after that, I can now say, to make a my square root of formula, that means my a will be what? Square root of 25, which is 5, and my b will be square root of 16, which is what? 4, right? So if I'm to find, first one, if I'm to find my eccentricity, if I want to get my eccentricity, my eccentricity formula is what? B squared equals what? A squared, open bracket, 1 minus what? E squared. And your B squared from here is what? 16, equals to your A squared is what? 25, open bracket, 1 minus what? E squared. So let's open this bracket, that will be 16 equals to what? 25 minus 25 E squared. So using 25 to open this bracket, and this will now be 16 minus 25 equals what? Minus 25 E squared. And 16 minus 25 will give us what? Minus 9 equals minus 25 E squared. So we want to make our E squared subject of formula. So if you are making your E squared subject of formula, I'm sure you know what to do from there. So you are going to divide both sides by minus 25. So if you are dividing both sides by minus 25, so that means your E squared will now be what? This is minus 25. So that minus will cancel minus here. Minus 25 will cancel minus 25 here. That means your E squared about 9 over 25. And square root both sides, your E will be equals what? Square root of what? 9 over 25. And your E is going to be what? 3 over 5. So that is your eccentricity. And also, if you are to find coordinate foci, so the second question says we should find our coordinate foci. So if you are to find your coordinate foci, the formula is what? Is AE. That is your A multiplied by your what? Your eccentricity. And what is your A? You can see that your A is what? Is 5 here. So that means your coordinate foci AE will now be equals to what? 5 multiplied by your E, which is what? 3 over 5. And you can see that 5 will cancel 5 here. So that means your coordinate foci is what? Is 3. Are we getting that now? Then the third one they say I should find is the directive equation. So for directive equation, your formula is what? is a, I mean plus or minus a over e. I short this to be directive equation. It will be plus or minus a over e, and that will be what? Plus or minus, what's your e? Your e is 5 over, what's your e? Your e is what? 3 over 5, right? So let's do that. That will now be plus or minus 5 divided by what? 3 over 5, and that will be plus or minus what? 5 times 5 over 3, right? And that will be what? Plus or minus what? 25 all over what? 3. So this is the answer for this question. So this is where we are going to stop for today. So you can go ahead and try this example. So you can go ahead and try this example. If you don't understand, you can drop questions at the comment section. I'll be there to answer your question live. So if you have x squared over 169 plus y squared over 64 equals to 1. So the same thing, find eccentricity, coordinate foci, and directive equation. So drop your answer in the comment section. I'll be there to answer you. Thank you very much, and this is where I'm going to stop for today. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Once again, my name is Colossus. Thank you.